Hello, beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. I am Divine Light, and today we will see what's coming your way in next 3 months, especially about money and success. Let's see what the symbols are going to show us first. Then we're going to jump into the coffee cup. By the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe button. Let's see what else do we have here. Self-acceptance. I'm not going to use the word, but this is actually physical activity. It says mastery of moods. These are going to be important while you're creating the wealth in your life. We have dropping the past. This is very important. Maybe you had past failures. It doesn't matter anymore. It's not continuing. And it is like what's done is done. Now it's time to look in the future. It can be even like we see here, the carpenter, very famous carpenter he is, that is actually calling him and baptizing him in the water, dunking. If you ever see the movie Mary Magdalene, you see that he's just dunking people into the water to the I think it's the Dead Sea, I'm not sure. What happens there is you're washing off physically, spiritually, mentally, whatever is holding you down and borning anew to a new life today. You can do it today, right now, okay? And it's going to start with self-acceptance. Whatever has happened in the past happened. Maybe you might be blaming others as well, but it also includes self-acceptance, because what happens, everything that we see in others and say that person did that to me, we are actually denying the accept that we allow that to happen to us, because after a certain age, like maybe after 18, we can put it that way, we are responsible from what happened, okay? So this is not a bad thing. This is actually, when it comes to financial things, it's a good thing, because if you know some of the stories of people, McDonald's actually, the guy established it after 80 years old. So the age is just a number. It's a new life coming forward. But first, you need to just accept what has happened. And there are some circumstances sometimes, like the war, all that stuff happening around the world can affect you. And it's not really your fault. What your reaction to it was actually a survival reaction if you have been through it. But it seems like here, that's all going away. This next 3 months is about a rebirth, because we also have a rebirth happening for Earth as well. This is actually physical activity, connecting with your physical side. And whatever we create our physical body on this planet. So it seems like you might, doesn't have to be like the word it says here. It can be something you do that helps you connect and ground your body and be in the present moment. And we have the mastery of moods. This too shall pass. Even if you are going through a negative experience at this time, it's about actually realizing, it will pass. It's not temporary. The mood, your state of being, how you feel day to day is under your control at this time. Let's see what's happening here in the cup. What happens, I'm not going to classify as like, I am so perfect, I can control. No, I cannot control my moods. When I hear a sad news, I get sad. When I watch a movie that angers me, yes, I get angry. That's human condition. It's about mastering it though, not letting it linger for hours, okay? We have here, there's a tears of joy. A good news might be coming for some of you within the first month. It's coming from outside, and there are 2 pathways opening afterwards. One of the pathways has like a little shrimp right there. Shrimp can be something small. It can multiply fast, but it is also something delicious. Yeah. So it can be something that is coming to you, starting in very small, but if you can really grow it instead of just eating the first thing come to you, if you can put it on the side, grow it, invest in it, it can grow and become a shrimp farm maybe for you. Okay. It's a metaphor I'm using. It doesn't have to be literally that. Another thing I see inside of your cup here, there's like a bull right there. Aries, you get along with Taurus well. Bull can be representing a Taurus coming into your life, or there's a Taurus in your life. They are actually very stubborn. However, when it comes to Aries, they cannot really say no to you. So this can be an authority figure. By the way, Taurus can be a hierophant, can be an authority figure. It seems like your charm is going to be really important in order to get yourself the things that you desire here. This doesn't mean manipulation. This means that you might be qualified to get something, but because of maybe not everybody's as charming as you are. Maybe they're getting rejections. And I feel like here you need to be a little bit more political here in order to get what you're desiring, because they're ready to give it to you. I see a head of a whale right there. Whale can be symbolizing someone wealthy, abundant, resourceful. Maybe it's someone who wants to share something with you coming forward. And there's a heart shape, kind of looks like a letter V also within the second month, especially created here. This looks like a tree of life, by the way. There's like a V, a victory on the tree of life. That's why I felt this is something coming that if you actually like manage it well, it can turn out to be something for the long term for you. The shrimp can be I can be like a small batch of money that you invest in and it just starts growing slowly. Then it can become like a snowball effect, a massive avalanche of abundance. Or it can be maybe you're starting at a new job with a small position, and if you see it as a small shrimp, it's going to be eaten away. I'm not going to be here forever. It's such a small thing. I'm too good for this. Yeah, it can actually go that way. That's why the mastery of moods and the mindset is important. And if you see yourself in a better place, like if I stick around here, if I learn as much as I can, and this can become the massive tree here, and when you look at it that way, it is going to grow. It is going to have massive potential, okay? So I see there are two fish. There's a letter A above it. So it means maybe this is something that is also will bring some bonuses to you. And there's a clear paper here. Maybe you're starting somewhere as a freelancer. It can become a full-time contract. This can be like a small thing that you do on the side, can turn into a big business. Or maybe small scale business at first and then can grow. But it seems like your patience is going to be necessary. Aries, as a fire sign, patience is not really your strong suit, because I know the Aries, they like to go take care of things. They get things done, and you are masterfully creating the things that you desire. And you also, I have seen with Aries before that they can make amazing thing happen for others, but it's time for you to now start building for yourself as well. And when you're building for yourself, it is going to require a lot of patience, because it's going to have other components to it. Okay, when you're working for someone, you only do what you need to do, but when you have your own thing going on, it is going to include a lot of other components. It can be a little frustrating. I see a lot of like the white paper, the clean slate comes in, and there are a lot of conversations happening here. Yeah, that might be a little frustrating for you, but there's also a path around it. As you can see, the path is opening. So there is a way around things. There is a way to really navigate this. Okay, I see your heart space. There's also a fish in there, so you're maybe consciously purposefully focusing your energy to money, how to expand create money in your life, how to create success in your life. Fish can symbolize resources, by the way, also because it represents the plenty of fish in the sea. There are many options, many things available to you. And it seems like your heart is there as well. So whatever you focus on, it expands, it grows, it becomes your reality. And that's exactly why the mastery of moods is important. You can see the arrows shooting at you, or you can see actually them as roses coming at you. And when you see those things as these are the roses from the creator and they're healing me, then you will start to experiencing it. The thing is, that's the hardest part. It cannot happen in 1 second, because universe takes a while to catch up with your state of mind. So that's about keeping yourself on the higher the mastery of moods. It's about keeping yourself on the higher plane. Okay, and I see here when you do that, what happens? The path opens up to a new crowd here, maybe another thing that you need to take care of. But then I see like a quiet comes. I even see like headphones here. It's weird. Maybe you're working in a crowded and a loud place, and you're going to be jumping into a place that you're going to have headphones that you don't need to maybe even listen to anyone. You're going to be doing your own thing, which seems like there's a clear paper coming forth, and there's like an authority figure wearing antlers. Antlers can be symbolizing a person with a lot of power, and maybe from working, or you can be like wearing the antler crown as well. You might be wearing that too, okay, to get a lot of authority, and you might actually start to control the dynamic here. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Okay, there is actually good protection around you. Your desire is something 1, 2. There are some stages. If you're hearing the bells, those are the cat's collars. They're just scratching themselves. I need to put them collars because I don't know where they're going. They're so sneaky. So I mark them basically so I can hear where they are when they're running around. So, yeah. I see someone sitting here reading a book, and also there's another person like standing on them. So maybe within the 3rd month, especially the 1st, the 2nd month, I don't see much of happening. There's like a cycle continuing. There are 2 guests coming into your house. You're welcoming them, but you're especially standing in front of them first. And before you welcome them, maybe you're going to have a conversation. One of them has a letter M and a number 3 in between. M like Madeline, Mandy. What happens with the number 3 is this is a creative endeavor. Maybe you're picking someone to take care of something for you. It can mean that. Another thing here, 2nd month, we have a rose, and there are 2 people dancing around it, and there is also a star. Rose is actually something you would love to have in your life, and the star can be your wish fulfillment, that thing coming forth, and there are 2 people might be bringing that. The 3rd one, I told you that you're reading a book, you're educating yourself, and maybe you are learning something, and there's someone coming in here. There's a letter V. V can be a victory. V can be the name of the person, like a Victoria. What happens there is this person might be actually coming to purchase what you're learning here, okay? And here, I'm going to say this. We have yin and yang energies coming forth with the physical activity. This states here. So whatever that physical activity actually reignites both of your energies, yin and yang. Creative power is actually the feminine side, and the actions that we take to make things happen is our masculine side, which is a little deeper subject than that. During this next 3 months especially, I would suggest that you explore the masculine and feminine energies, how they come together, which this is actually a positive like a way for them to come together gently and support each other, help the humanity grow, basically. I feel here you can also explore other ways of reigniting and bringing these 2 powers within you together, okay? There are other ways, for example, what boosts our creativity is like imagining something. That's the feminine side, and painting it. And that's the masculine side, okay? That's a way of actually boosting creativity here. We have 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups in the 1st month especially can be nostalgia. Some people interpret it as nostalgia, but I interpret 6 of Cups as dreams, okay? You really exploring your past dreams, childhood dreams, or the dreams that you have right now as some innocent things that you want to make happen. Or maybe it doesn't have to be innocent, by the way. It can be like this spontaneous dreams coming to you, but you see or you feel that there's something pulling you towards them, okay? There's potential in there. And it seems like with the 6 of Cups, you're going to be exploring those things within the 1st month. 2nd month, we have a Knight of Cups coming. So those dreams can be actually getting an offer unexpectedly, and someone who's going to really who loves them, nurtures them. There's all gentle energy coming here for you that is going to be supportive of those dreams, coming forth with an offer with a cup in their hand. This can be help, by the way. It doesn't have to be always material success, or maybe someone who wants to purchase something from you. It can be someone coming to you with, okay, let me advertise this, or let me grow this, organize this for you. It can be someone like that as well. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It can be their zodiac sign. And the 3rd month, we have the 3 of Wands. It means, I feel here, you're going to really set off to a new adventure within the 3rd month especially. How is this going to happen? I feel, let's pull some cards to get clarity. I feel like the offer coming, the help coming is going to really be useful for you. And it is going to really give you the confidence that, okay, I can now take this out, show it in front of people, or this can be the workplace, maybe someone's supporting you and like giving you the thumbs up every time you do something good. It is going to give you the courage to maybe ask for a raise, and also maybe like a create something that everybody can use, like present yourself, your things that you're doing on a larger scale to more people. Let's see, we have the Six of Cups. Yes, exactly how I guessed it. This is something is your wish fulfillment. This is your heart's desire. This is your dreams. And it seems like here, I don't know if these are connected. It seems like they're connected. It might be your wish fulfillment. Like when you dream, what you dream about, you bring about. So keep your focus and master your moods. Keep your focus on the things you want to experience. And self-acceptance is also here too. And that's going to be like a booster of the energy here when you accept yourself as you are. Okay, we have Page of Cups with the Knight of Cups. When the offer comes in, I feel like this is your attitude. Approach it with an open mind, okay? Accept it with an open mind. The ships here and the sailing, this doesn't really have the ships, but in the original tarot, we have ships here. So when you do allow the help to come in, allow the offer, maybe even, you don't even have to accept it. Just allow it to come. Okay, do not just reject it. This is going to give you other ideas. This is going to boost your imagination. This is going to help you see the future better, the ships on the horizon better. And then you're going to maybe build your own ships. That's the Three of Wands also represents here. We have a merchant right there. He puts his ship in the ocean and they're sailing towards the faraway lands. But the thing is, he trusts because he has insurance on those ships. So it doesn't matter if they make it there or not. He knows that it's going to actually work out for him eventually. So, but the thing is, he just loves the adventure as well, which you do, Aries. You like movement. We have here the Tower moment. You see this like cup overflowing, but it's causing, I think it's Tower moment, it's causing like a waves and like the storm in the weather. So something might actually start to get big so quick. It's just 0 to 100 situation I see here, and it might become really hard for you to handle. That's why I feel if you have people to support you in that environment, in that when you get there, is going to be easy to handle. Did I mention there's a Scorpio I feel in your energy? If I do, this is like a Tower moment, is a Scorpio energy here. What we have is passion. Okay, this is also Six of Cups, guy, by the way. So remember where you started. That's what exactly I feel like this is actually throwing at. Like, even if you see the chaos, remember where you were, where you started. The blame is going to come to surface, okay? This is something also like the arrows that maybe you're throwing at yourself or somebody else is throwing at you. And they might actually start to, like, your load can get heavier. What you do in that moment is, instead of just keep going forward with fire, which Aries tend to do that, instead of doing that, you need to take a break. You need to really calm your mind and maybe take a meditation break, take a prayer break, take even like a little short break out of your work, and to remind you where you started, where you're heading. And even if you feel like, someone made a mistake, I made a mistake, I have so much things to do, like that break is going to really reset your energy here. Even if it sounds like, oh, ridiculous, how is it gonna happen? That mental break is going to really reset things, okay? We have purification here. That's also important. I feel like this aligns with the Four of Swords energy. Purify your energy field, like clean up your house. That's very important too. Clean up your environment, have an order, have a plan, and have a to-do list. Have a vision. It's a different thing than having a plan, a daily plan, okay? And also separate some time for fun, because we have the sunflower here. Sunflower blooms, it's powerful, it's confident, and it's also, it likes to have fun and joy, okay? So separate some time for that, and that's when you're going to start attracting the wonders and the miracles into your life, it seems. And we also have embracing. Embracing is like there's a sunset happening here, so you're looking at the sunset and embracing that there's going to be changes happening. There's going to be changes, crisis, doesn't matter. When they come forth, you can handle it. You don't need to stress about it before they come forth. And another thing here, we have a stork probably getting ready for migration. when the weather changes. So this is also readjusting to environments, okay? We have solitude. Again, this is fitting with the frozen here, the Four of Swords energy. That's going to be a way for you to really relax your mind, to, if you are maybe even dealing with a lot of people. It can be also a family environment that maybe like an inheritance issue happening. There's so many things, so many words, so many sounds in your head. Like clearing your mind is going to be also important. Not only like having physical solitude, but also mental solitude is important, because sometimes if you can listen to the sounds in your head, you realize that you're not the only person there. There are a lot of other sounds, a lot of people are talking. So just quieting them is going to be also very useful for you to hear that divine inspiration, okay? Let's see your affirmation here. We have, my unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Okay, that's important. I express my creativity, so you start doing that and the universe will catch up with you. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. And I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.